Hello everyone and welcome back to the Civ 5 No City German Challenge. Before we begin, I'd like to bring up some little tidbits that you guys have been bringing up. I'm well aware that my microphone is really shitty. I'm working on upgrading it soon, so hopefully within the next few days I'll have something a little bit better in terms of quality. And if you guys have any suggestions for quality microphones, I am definitely open for recommendations. So, without further ado, let's begin. Looks to be that we've found, just now, within this turn, the third city of Shaka. So I'm going to kind of quickly check that out and see what we can find. We've just recently burned down Shaka's second city after capturing his capital, and we have some more workers to send back to our cities, which is great. And I'm going to spend this episode mainly doing some scout work, in addition to hopefully destroying the Zulu and the Austrians, but perhaps we'll also focus a little bit on the Byzantines as well. It's just that they're a little bit further away from our main group of units. And as you guys can see, I'm moving my undamaged units to scouts while keeping my damaged units safe so that they can heal up a little bit. Still trying to figure out if I should take my great general down. I think it might be worth it, but at the same time I'll need a German brute to accompany it, and if I move him, I will also lose happiness, and that'll fall in the negatives. So, I'm going to want Rotterdam to grow a little bit. As I see from you guys' comments, a barracks is literally useless, as that only applies to units that are actually hired directly from your city. For some reason, I thought that when it said plus 15 for all units, that's all units in general, but it's not, so we're going to go and switch production to library, as it makes more sense. Kind of pull up our research a little bit. We're going to get calendar very, very soon, so this is very, very good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have one of my units, probably this guy up here, escort this worker back up to the Aztec lands and start working the sugar, and have these guys up here start working the cotton. That way I can get some more happiness, and life is great. So let's go ahead and end our turn. Looks like we've confirmed that this is indeed Shaka to the south. His new capital of Vienna, that he's no doubt taken from the Austrians. But that's great because I'm trying to do a domination victory, so I have to be in control of all original capitals, I believe, as a victory condition. Now, I don't usually do domination victories if it's not obvious from the way that I'm speaking about it. I usually like to go for, you know, a tourism culture victory or a science victory. Just being an outright brute and destroying everybody else's cities is not usually what I do unless if I'm playing multiplayer, so this will be an interesting change of pace. Now, we're going to send our units probably into full attack mode to take Vienna as soon as possible. While also... where did our worker go? Seriously, I just had a worker. Where did he go? Well, that's really, really strange, guys. I could have sworn I had a worker that I stolen from the Zulu, but you know what? It's all good. If I lost him, I lost him. Whatever. Well, let's continue. Maybe he'll pop up. So I don't think I'm still at war. Oh, I am still at war. Go figure. I never actually signed a peace treaty. So let's pull our men back just a little bit. That way we're not, you know, actually taking direct fire from him. It appears that their Austrians are to the southwest. That's great. We'll be burning down their cities as well. But now it's the time to send our men through this narrow mountain pass to the east of Shaka. I don't really quite know why I'm preparing so much. Oh, there's our workers. They must have just blended into the forest there. Right. So, like I said, I don't really know why I'm preparing so much for this invasion. Shaka is pretty much already destroyed. But you know, I figured we can give him the courtesy of erasing him from this planet. We have another spearman, fantastic. And with another spearman we have more culture. And let's go ahead and hit next turn. So like I said, what I'm going to do with this worker is I am going to send him north to Teotihuacan. And we will send this warrior to kind of make sure he gets there one piece. Holy shit, that is a lot of barbarian units. There must be a barbarian party going on over here. And nobody invited the Germans. You know, I've got the largest barbarian army in the world. You'd think that they could give me the courtesy of inviting me. But that's fine. More culture for us, right? I think I'm going to go and take them out before I work on Vienna. But don't worry, Vienna will come very shortly. I am simply healing my men and getting ready for an assault. Moving them all south. Another ripe worker for the taking. Fantastic news for us. 3 more turns until we can start upgrading our luxury resources. That's fantastic news for the Germans. Now I'm gonna kind of do both at the same time. A little bit of a multitasking job here. Going to simultaneously take Shaka's Vienna, while also destroying that barbarian party to the east. We simply need more units. Let's see. Right. Looks like Austria is in a terrible position. I mean, they're absolutely surrounded by tundra and snow and mountains. I guess somewhat accurate as to the situation they have in real life. But this area is not quite fertile enough for us to sustain a population, but that's fine considering we are now unhappy. It's really hard to keep the Germans happy. Right, so Salzburg looks to be the last city of the Austrians. We don't even need to take it, to be honest with you guys, but, you know, maybe we can somehow, you know, extort them from some money, make them think that we're going to attack them next turn or something like that. You know what, Shaka? No, never. You will get no peace from me. Yet another barbarian encampment to the northeast of Ulundi. It seems like it's spawning quite a bit of barbarian encampments. Time to send our men a bit closer to the conflicts. And he only has 1 bowman. I guess I shouldn't be really surprised, considering he probably spent most of his men taking that capital. But anyways, time to make a united front here among the units that I have assembled. These warriors are practically cannon fodder at this point, but because the enemy city still only has 13 defense, we should be fine. I'm going to be moving my men in now. We will be taking a little bit of casualties, but like I said, that is a small price to pay for Vienna. Okay, so calendar is finished. What are our workers working on? They're working on farms. It's, you know, pretty useless. Won't be grown for a while, so let's have them work on some cotton and eventually some incense. I'm just a little bit worried they might get snaggled up by the encampment over here, so we're going to send a brute to defend them. I'm already unhappy, so it doesn't really matter that I'm moving them. Let's go with animal husbandry. The sooner we get horseback riding, the better. From your comments, I was able to deduce that I believe it's the hand axe that upgrades into a Lancer, I believe. You guys can correct me again. I completely forgot. But I'm gonna need horse riding eventually anyways. William. That is absolutely hilarious. Let's go with da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, why not? Another great general is great. Where is he at? We now have 2 great generals. You know what? There will be an exodus very, very soon where we take those great generals down to the frontier. I am simply a lazy, lazy Civ 5 player. Not a very good combination. We are going to... Where's pillage? Okay, I could have sworn I could pillage this. Oh no, it's not a mine. I see. It's a uncompleted mine. Very, very strange. So we're moving our men in, as you guys can see, into attack mode. A lot of casualties if I attack. But that is the price we are willing to pay. I'm not sure if I should have this guy reinforce or kind of check out these snow-capped mountains. They're not even mountains. I don't even know why I was saying that. So, let's see. I'm going to take these guys out. Investigate to the northeast. Why not swing at Vienna? Because I can't actually pillage, this guy is probably going to die next turn, but that's fine. We have lots of men to take his place. Let's go ahead and start working on the war. Right, so this warrior is going to die next turn unless I move him back, so I will. At this point, range would be the best thing for me to do. I expect to lose a little bit of units here, but that's fine. I mean, if I don't, I don't. If I do, I do. Not the end of the world. Yet another warrior to join us. Simply scouting this southern part to see if there's any civilization that had the misfortune of spawning so far to the south. You never know when Russia will be in game though, so might as well take a look. And pretty soon, after Vienna falls, we will start scouting to the east, as I know this Pangaea map has a few more civilizations, including Morocco. Yeah, so we'll go and take a look. For now, these men will heal up a little bit. Why not? Let's swing across the river. And he's dead. How sad. So, let's see. I like cover. Cover is very, very nice. Allow us to heal that guy up, and it'll be a lot more useful once we upgrade him. Hand axes are absolutely great. Next turn this will be a capture, no doubt. So we're going to have our men heal up and go ahead and start preemptively scouting. Absolutely surrounded by barbarian units, as you guys can see, so we're going to pull back. Oh, we need masonry to clear the marsh, so let's go ahead and... Oh, these are all marshes. What do you know? Well, can we work on iron? Let's go ahead and see if we can. I'm not sure if I have that technology yet. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. We will find out. All I do know is that Vienna will be falling next turn, and with it, the death throes of Shaka. Fantastic. Swing, swing, swing. And they're dead. How sad. You have the choice of returning it to them or taking it for yourself. You know what? We're German. If there's an independent Austria, we are doing it wrong. We will take that worker and liberate the city. Why the hell would I want to do that? We will be creating a puppet. And because we are German, I feel like an onslaught is necessary. But in our case, Salzburg is absolutely useless, so we will be burning to the grounds. But my men are absolutely bloodthirsty, and if they come across a city that is not in control of the Germans, they'll burn it down, even if these people speak German themselves, which the Austrians no doubt do. But we don't care. Honestly, I've never played such a genocidal game before of Civilization 5, so this is pretty interesting. Allows me to kind of explore a different playstyle. So we're going to heal up our men in Vienna and make our move on Salzburg. Salzburg should fall probably within a turn. It'll be very, very, very fast. So far, so good. Looks like Austria is scouting Amsterdam out. That's fine. No way. Sorry. Not even remotely interested in that. Ooh, nice. Lake Victoria. Surprised the civilization didn't found a city over there. Lake Victoria is amazing. And let's surround Salzburg. I mean, it's not a complete waste of time and effort. The more damage I do, so to speak, to enemy civilizations or cities, the more great generals I get. But at this point, you guys might be like, well, what's the point of having a great general if they're just rotting up here in Amsterdam, smoking themselves to death in the coffee shops? And you might be right. I mean, there really isn't much of a point to have them up there. So, I think eventually, once we start to get some more happiness, I will be sending both of these warriors to safeguard Robert E. Lee and Hamilcar Barca. Really strange, you know, we got an American and a Carthaginian. We're not going to ask questions, though. Another worker for the German people. Let's see what he can do, what he can't do. You know, at this point, let's just delete him. Gives us more money. Can sustain our army for a little bit longer. We're going to start running into money problems pretty soon. Great, we're getting some iron. Fantastic news. Looks like we are decreasing our production in our cities by 70%. That is absolutely abysmal. And so far so good. As you guys can see, I don't have that much money left, so I'm not going to be bribing any more city-states that can't give us any luxury resources. I will not make that mistake again. You only make it once. Ooh, a barbarian spearman. Let's pull back a little bit, heal up. That guy will need to heal up as well. You know, I'm really surprised we haven't found Morocco yet. Just because, if memory serves me correct, I ran into him before I even took the capital of Rotterdam. So, I'm trying to figure out where he could be. My money is over here on the southwest, that's why I have a unit scouting. But, still, it kind of begs the question of where the hell did he go? Hopefully we will find out soon. Right, so let's go and end our turn. Almost.
You know, I'm done with pleasantries. Why don't we just declare war on Austria? Although the realist in me is telling me to wait till next turn. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. We'll wait until next turn. This is a very janky looking Pangea. Right, so let's declare war on the Viennese.
Ah, ihr seid's.
Maybe they'll give us some stuff first. No, they won't.
Ihr sagtet?
Let's demand some stuff out of them. Oh, okay, so you need a declaration of friendship to demand stuff. That makes a lot of sense for Axis. See, I remember back in Gods and Kings where you can demand stuff from people without being their friends, but I guess the idea is that you have to be friends to demand things. It really doesn't make any sense. So, whatever. We don't care. When I said I could take it in one turn, I think that was a lie. I think it'll take more than one turn, maybe 2 turns. Is my hope. But it won't take very long at all. I mean, hand axes are incredibly overpowered, as you guys can see. Really, really, really good units. It'll definitely be next turn. Found some horses. Fantastic news. Let's go with... Let's see. Let's go with archery. Or maybe ironworking. Let's go with archery. Being able to upgrade our barbarian archers into composite bowmen will definitely be a tremendous help later on. Looks like they've pillaged our marble resources. That's fine. Oh, it's not fine. I sold that worker. Well, I shouldn't have sold that worker. But there was no way of knowing, so it's all good. Bombard Salzburg. We can't quite take it, so we're going to wait until next turn. Honestly, there's just not enough space for my men to attack Salzburg effectively, so yeah, we'll just wait till next turn. That's a conquer. I'm gonna go ahead and move my men to the east, as we already know that that city will fall. Absolutely nothing down here. Oh, it's a shame she entered the classical era. She got so enlightened when she saw the horde of German barbarians descending upon her city. But the Anschluss demands it, and thus we shall be sated. Well, when I said Anschluss, you know, that means kind of, you know, I don't really speak German, but I'm pretty sure that's kind of coming together, so to speak, but, you know, we're not that type of German, so we're going to burn the city down. Fantastic. We don't care about them. We might have even erased them from the game. No, apparently not. We have erased the Zulu, however. And because complete kills are on, that means we have to destroy every single unit. So, kind of makes me wonder where the hell William is. If he's just mindlessly wandering around somewhere. Like a chicken with its head cut off. Ancient ruins, fantastic. Now we're going to send, let's see, there's cotton there, incense there. Let's go send the guy onto some incense. Going to send a little bit more scouts to the west. If we split up our army a little bit, we have a better chance of recruiting more and more barbarians, which is great. Only problem is that this unit is going to need protection now, and our people are absolutely livid at this point. But it's okay, because they'll have cotton pretty soon, and cotton makes everybody happy apparently, so more power to them. No way, William, no way. Once this iron has been extracted, which will take quite a little time since we're on Marathon, I'll be moving this worker back down to repair the marble down here. It's giving us quite a bit of unhappiness at this point. But I think most of it came from the city that we were burning down, which is no longer there. Just a little city ruin.
let's move our man, or I guess our men, sorry, southeast. Yet another barbarian brute. Fantastic. I want to take a look at our demographics at this point. See how much our soldiers are dominating the military scene. It looks like we have almost triple the average and almost 6 times Maria's. But my question is, where is Maria? It seems to me that her population is 0. So she has soldiers somewhere? Very strange. I acted a little bit hasty there. I'm going to split up these men. Some of them are going to go northeast to be the Byzantium group, and some of them are going to be going southwest to join up with this Arctic group, where I think we'll be able to find Morocco, or at least something. Some sort of civilization. Another barbarian hand axe. I will definitely be acting on that. And I might have acted a little bit hasty there once again. Ancient ruins, why not? So, let's see. Strategically speaking, we are in a good position. We have plenty of units down here. I will be healing them up and be sending some more of the units from the north of Ulindi down south. How useless. These puppets are making granaries. Just going to increase our unhappiness in a city we can't even produce units in. Or produce really anything. But that's Civ 5 for you. Next turn I'm going to be making an attempt on the barbarian hand axe encampments. Pulling our men back a little bit into yet another archer. Oh crap, I forgot that I was working on the incense, not the other way around. Let's send this guy, let's see, send him over here. He'll be on our vanguard. Have this guy heal up. Chances are that Morocco might actually be over here, but chances are small. Actually, yeah, chances are almost non-existent. Unless they lie to the north over here, because this is some place that I have not really fully discovered yet. Northeast of the former Aztec Empire. Move our archer back. A lot of barbarian hand axes. Or rather, German hand axes. Looks good. Let's go and end our turn. It is of my hope that, because we are playing on, I believe, Pangea Plus, that there are no civs that are off of the side into the ocean on little islands. That would be very, very bad news for the German people, as we have literally no navy and no way of acquiring a navy. But as I've said in the comments in previous videos, after this challenge is done, I would really like to play an Ottoman challenge where basically I would be settling my first city on a coast, and after that I would only be allowed to produce one naval unit, a trireme in this case, and use that trireme to sort of go around the world capturing as many ships as I can from barbarians, from players, and using those ships for a domination victory. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You guys think I should be allowed to found more cities, or you think that'd be too easy? I'm going to bump up the difficulty again, above king. I believe it's emperor. So yeah, let me know if you guys think that's too easy. If it is, I'll just have a one city challenge, kind of like this game where I pump at everything that I come across, or maybe burn it down. And yeah, it'd be pretty interesting. I mean, having a absolute network of puppeted countries, using a massive fleet that I got from my prize ship promotions, considering that's what the unique ability of the Ottomans are. If you guys are not aware, is they can capture ships. There's like a 50 or 66% chance, maybe a little bit lower.
I believe it was nerfed in Brave New World, so a lot of the information I have is actually outdated. I used to play this game a lot more in Gods and Kings. My playstyle was absolutely insane back then. I remember you could go very, very wide in Gods and Kings, and it wouldn't really impact you like it does in Brave New Worlds. So in multiplayer, all my friends would hate playing me because I'd go Vienna and make a massive sprawling empire of like 39 cities, still somehow have some type of happiness. It was really, really wonky, but now, you know, that playstyle has been absolutely nerfed. You can't really do that anymore, or else your science is going to plummet. So those days are over, unfortunately. I'm going to send these units to the east as part of the Byzantine Legion. Okay, I really can't afford to have this guy come and take my gems, so we're going to defend our gems. Right. Okay. So far so good. Let's end our turn. I honestly should have probably put a brute instead of a spearman defending Vienna. I think I'll go ahead and do that. I'll move this brute over here to kind of take his place. I'm not giving you peace, come on. I don't know where your unit is, but I will find it and I will kill it. Wow, this is a really cool spot. You know, if I could settle a city, this would be a very defendable city here. Surrounded by mountains, some wheat, some copper, a lot of production. That's fantastic. I don't know what you think you're doing, Hand Axe, but you can't take my stuff. Don't really know what I'm doing over here, just kind of dilly-dallying. So meet these units. I guess let's send this guy back to Vienna. While we wait, we can send our German spearmen up to the north. East, east, eastward bounds. Eastward bound, sorry. A little bit brain dead tonight, so grammar might be a little bit lacking. And let's go ahead and kill him. A lot of culture we're getting from slaughtering these barbarians. Make a mine, fantastic. More culture for us, yes. And you guys need to be sent to the north. You are not exempt from the German war machine. Right. Let's see how our production of luxury resources is going along up here. Fantastic. It is complete. But we have a very bad barbarian problem up here in our capital region. What I think I'm about to do is take out these barbarian encampments and kind of have a defensive force, so to speak, of more than just 2 units, because I'll have to start defending these luxury resources that I'm improving. Makes sense. Speaking of which, there is a barbarian encampment directly outside of the city, in more ways than just one. I mean, barbarian encampments are popping up everywhere. I mean, it makes sense. We're not settling any cities really close to each other, so we have large gaps of barbarian territory. Okay. Nice, we have a new German archer that jumped across the mountain when he heard that we were allowing him to join our army. Very, very excited. Guess we're gonna send him this way. It's fine. North, north, all of you, go, 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 go. Except for you.
Why the hell did my German spearmen go back down? I might have just been brain dead and moved him back south again. Not a very good idea. We are getting close to the amount of time that YouTube allows me to make this video, but we're going to go for about 5 more minutes. Hopefully, in that time, we can find Morocco. Not counting on it, but, you know, we might get lucky. Perfect. They're damaging my farms. They're damaging my farms. What am I going to do about that? Let's move our man that way. I'm not getting very lucky with the barbarian conversions, but that's probably because I can't sustain them. Let's be honest. We have a metric crap ton of units. We're about to get more. I mean, we're not stopping now. We can't stop now. North you go. Right, so, new research. Let's go with... Do we need chariot archers? Trapping. Let's open our technology tree and take a look. We're going to want horseback riding, so let's go down that path. Doesn't look like there's anything up here besides the Byzantines, but that's fine. These guys are undefended now. But that's fine. My warrior will take care of them. Moving across Byzantine Mountain Pass. North you go. You're gonna stay there. Westwards you guys go. This is a pretty large army. It's my hope that we can at least find something worth destroying over here. But perhaps we're too far south. Absolutely destroying our farms. That's not nice at all. So we're gonna kill you, get some culture out of it. Right, so... You guys are gonna heal up, go ahead. The logistics of supplying such a large army must be almost impossible. I mean, in a realistic sense. 60,000 men is a lot. Especially when we don't have any of our own workers. We have an immigrant workforce who absolutely loathes us. And that's fine. They don't really care. Let's see. Moving him closer. Oh, look at that. We can fire on a barbarian for here in Aztec land. Destroy him rather easily. I'm thinking that it might be making more sense if we move some of these men up to the north of the mountain pass, considering it seems to just about end at this point. Hell no, William. Hell no. Okay. Heal up all of our damage units. All of them. Except for the ones that are blocking a mountain pass. We're going to have you guys move for it first. Heal up later. Another barbarian hand axe. Cool, cool, cool. I'm thinking that this is going to end over here, so I'm going to start sending my men preemptively to the north. Wonder what's in this jangle, though. I'm really curious. I'm not nearly as curious as to my disdain for these barbarian encampments that are popping up literally everywhere. We have to destroy them. I think I made a good idea sending most of my men to the west. It seems like this will be where we find our next civilization. Oh, there's the Austrian warrior. How cute. Well, they're surrounded by barbarians. I think I'm going to hold off on attacking them for now. Let the barbarians do that job. And why not, really? Got a hand axe, and it doesn't really look like you even have to have a unit to take a unit, so that's cool. We're going to have this warrior go up over there. We need to move you guys over here. And we found a worker, which is good news. It means that there's a civilization nearby. Hopefully Morocco. Maybe not, you never know. But we certainly can try to find out. Understandably, the Byzantines are a little bit nervous to see German units approaching from the south. And they're smart, you know. That's a pretty good concern. Pretty valid concern, I should say. I'll have you heal up. And really, guys, I have to end the game after this turn. So stay tuned. Part, I believe 6 will be out very soon. Quicker than the interlude that we had before. And I'm really hoping that my new microphone will get in. I ordered it on the internet, so hopefully it'll arrive relatively soon. So that next time you don't have to hear all those crinkles and crackles that you hear in my microphone. I know it's really annoying, guys. Bothers me too. Sorry about that. So yeah, stay tuned for part 5. It'll be out very soon. And if you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like and a subscribe, and feel free to comment for any future videos or any recommendations in this series. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys had a good time enjoying watching this, and see you guys later.